think I'm perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. She's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm perfect. Perfect, perfect.
No.
No.
I mean, I would be
run
really
it back.
satisfied with just the exact same game. Maybe seeing more from the other players. We were pretty focused on Aiden just because his eliminations were so high, and then
Yeah.
focused on Cloaksy. But we missed Poach. Like, getting those 8 eliminations, like, that's nothing to be joked about. That takes a lot of different duos that you're running into and dominating. And so I think just making sure we get a good eye on everyone else this game.
Yeah.
More opportunities for more people to slay out. I want to see 5 people going into next game with 2 times multipliers. No pressure.
No pressure.
But that also means there's a lot of people who aren't getting close to that 4. So you have to
Right.
realize, so when you see people that are getting over 8 or that 12 or that 14, they're denying other people the opportunity to get that 1 point.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I think you kind of bring up a good point earlier. There's a lot of incredible talent here. Even just over the last few days, I've just kind of like been, going through Twitter and watching people post clips, and I feel like, and this is something I kind of wanted to touch on for a little while now, but after PAX, I feel as though a lot of these players, there's almost like a spark that's kind of been a flame, if you will, that's been lit inside them, that they're like, I want to be the best. And every day you see these people committed and improving, and that's what you see here, right? I mean, again, day 1 of week 3,
And they
NA,
want that
they're
prize
like,
pool.
of course. On top of that, you've got the club points. So
Yeah.
there's multiple things, there's multiple factors. They're like, I want to be the best. I also want to be the best for my club, so we can all walk away with something cool.
I love that. I love the idea of the clubs because it's creating a lot more connections between players. You see a lot more people practicing together. And
Is Loot Lake moving? Is the
just a
floating
good
island
time
moving?
together. No, I think it's stationary. It definitely moved a little bit since
It
last
moved a
game,
little
though.
bit. Yeah. This
Yeah.
guy is on the move. Listen,
Where is it
did you
going?
know this is where is it going? The community dubbed the cube Kevin. I don't know if you saw that.
Aw, Kevin.
So that's
there's
actually
Kevin and
Kevin's
Gus on the map.
kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah, the floating island is Kevin's kingdom. That's
Okay.
dubbed by the community. There you go.
Great job, community.
There you
Great
go.
at naming things.
Back over to Tilted Towers. Nick Merckx
what
is
I
very
like
much
to
alive.
see, as long as Aiden and Nick are alive, we are in for some entertainment. Unless Nick decides to rift away and get one-shotted.
Man, so yeah, taking a look at the loadouts, they don't have much.
Ooh, C's getting the knock on KP5. I believe Dingle's
With a pistol.
teammate is C's, or Dingle's teammate is KP5. So it looks like he's getting a little bit of revenge this game. Oh, and
Cloak is down!
Oh, that is not what you like to see when you're in this game.
Oh,
And
wow.
C's finishing off Dingle. Looks like he's going to go for the res on Tanaris.
And
That's
yep,
great.
there you go.
Oh,
Wow.
go Fortnite.
That's right.
Yes.
Don't forget, Kitty is a Fortnite, so
What?
she can be
I'm
maybe
not
a little
biased at all.
Over to the truck stop. Looks like Vape Jesus is here. And so keep in mind, Crispy and Cloaksy were on the duo from before. They were the ones that dropped
Okay.
14.
So this is a lot of pressure on Crispy now. They do have that 2 times multiplier. They definitely want to see it be used. So it's up to him now to try and get those 4 eliminations, maybe get that 1 point, turns into 2. But it's going to be interesting to see what he decides to do. Is he going to try and get aggressive and go against these 2, or maybe get better positioning and then go for some third parties because he's only a solo? But it looks like he does want to fight these 2. Or they want to
They want to
Vape
fight him.
Jesus is pushing him. Oh,
Vape
and he
Jesus.
gets a great shotgun on him, looking to get the finish. But again, you're only getting those points if you get to 4. So
That's
him
right.
getting that finish, and if he risks his life, there's still no points.
Oh, he clips him once. Oh.
And, yeah, so that's a little difficult. Zhao just going down to Saf. So yeah, it's not what you like to see when you have the teams with the 2 times multipliers. It's definitely going to be very frustrating for them. I don't want to hear what their comms are like right now, but I mean, it happens. And it happened to Kinstar earlier today. So hopefully they'll just have another opportunity at that 2 times multiplier, and then they can move that into more points later. But now we are here, and Requiem is alive. Requiem?
Requiem.
Yep. I can do this.
We can do this together.
Because I know he died really early in Tilted, so C's was
Yeah.
actually left on his own for a while. So C's has the support of his teammate, Nick Merckx and Gronky sitting in the tower over there. Oh, And
Tifu,
Tifu getting
though.
aggressive on Morgausi.
Morgausi,
So
yep.
they must have already... Oh, they have 0 eliminations, but it doesn't look like Janet's anywhere to be found. Oh, they're splitting them. So if you look to the left on the mini-map, I think that's Janet.
All the way on the left.
On the left of the mini-map, that little green marker is Janet. Morgausi is this one right in front of us.
Oh, Tifu immediately lasers him.
Yeah, you do not want to be on the other end of Tifu with an assault rifle.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it looks like he does eliminate... Oh, okay, so Janet was just knocked down over there. They left her and went for the finish. So they are out of this.
I think that's kind of smart, you know. If you've got the down anyway, just track down the second player, and they get the elim.
100%. Yeah, they don't need it. But especially in a place like Shifty, you know, there's not a lot of opportunity for that early third party. You know, a lot of people are going to be focused around Tilted. So
Ninja knocked out Gubba. That must mean that Ninja and Dr. Lupo are probably looking to face off pretty shortly.
Renee going down to Thwefo.
Tendons and Double.
I mean, this is a lot of time spent for these 2 kills. And I know as Aiden... Oh, King Richard getting
shotgun Lupo. Yep, that's it. They're out.
To see it.
So, Lupo and Ninja, they faced off. Ninja wins this round. Tendons drop super low. There you go. He's down.
Yeah,
now they're trying to follow up.
If we know Aiden does not like to spend too much time getting these eliminations. So I'm sure they're like, that took too long.
Yeah.
Let's get healed up quick. Actually, they're pretty good on health, and now they're going to be moving on to hopefully find Nick and Cease.
Yeah, so look, Nick is
who
by
are just
himself.
quietly looting.
Oh no, Gronky is there. So you got CDN versus Nick versus Aiden.
Yes. And they are full duos. So there's 6 people
Should be
still alive
fun.
and Tilted. And here's Reverse with Capron, seeing what they can do over in Snobby. It's so nice when you have that early purple assault rifle. It's just...
You're good to go. You're like, thank you.
Yeah, you are feeling really good. And it looks like they're choosing to rift. But again, if they heard this and you have a purple assault rifle, you should be taking shots. And now you hear them coming out. Because you're so vulnerable when you're flying like that. So sometimes the choice to do that isn't the best one, but it looks like it paid off for them. Heading in towards northern zone.
They're just looking to make some rotations. And you know, Kitty, it's interesting because currently looking at how many players left alive, it's still 77. So one of the things we saw for EU is like right around, you know, now we're getting, actually, hold on.
Chaotic, spicy Tifu fights.
It's a spicy
It's a build-off.
fight.
It's a spicy fight.
72 hours here.
Looks like someone's taking down the builds. 72 hours getting a shot on Chaotic. Tifu's partner, now it's left for him 1 versus 2. I mean,
Exotic
he's
down.
definitely capable of this. It looks like 72 hours is also sitting very, very low after fighting. Yeah, looking for that right angle on the RPG.
He's just trying to locate and see where Tom is right now. And you can see, because he's super low. If he gets a explode off, it's going to be pretty disastrous.
Yeah, I don't think he has any more RPGs left. He does have those stick grenades to work with. Taking a bit of fall damage.
It's okay. Tifu very quickly recovers. Look, down
Doesn't
low.
look like he has any healing either. Otherwise, I think he would have used it by now. So, if he's Spicy
they both
is
have
taking.
medkits.
Okay, so he's just denying him the time. Oh, and we've got 2 other squads headed in.
Oh, look at that.
They're getting close. They do have access to that vent. I don't know if one of them would want to use it. Get up, get down, shake it around town. Zayt getting a shot on Snood. So Zayt's one of those teams pushing in. So the guys that were sitting in the Porta Fort, I believe, the ones to the north, they're getting pushed on by Valkyrie and Zayt. Meanwhile, Spicy was able to get off that med kit. I wasn't actually able to see if 72 Hours was able to get off his.
In the kill feed, we saw Destroy Aiden's teammate go down.
Okay.
And Zayt finds Snood and Melly Pastel.
Yeah, if we can see that board with the kill count, that would be great. And then we can see if they were able to do anything with their 2x multiplier.
Tifu still sitting on no health. Ooh, goes for the disengage. Rotates in, trying to get up to get down.
Tifu doesn't need any health.
You're right.
He's fine.
Very close. Oh, look at that.
Special delivery.
Wow.
The nice thing about that island, too, is the way that it's formed, there's a lot of little nooks to kind of sneak into and hide, but... All right, it looks like there's a lot of people who have joined these guys in Tilted. It went from 6, and now I'm not quite sure how many, but I see a lot of markers choosing to make this their home. Little do they know that Nick and Aiden are still here trying to dominate it.
Don't forget, Aiden has the 2x multiplier, so points coming out of this game will be doubled.
DMO and Camille's making a play for the lower end of this, but
Look,
Nick is
Nick
patiently
knows.
waiting. And I mean, I'm sure he hears that Requiem and Seas is they're very close. They're right next door to them.
I appreciate how patient Nick is, because most players are like, there's someone hopping outside, let's just take shots.
So Seas is actually just below.
Oh!
Yeah, okay.
Shot.
I was wondering
Impulse.
who that.
There it is. There it is.
Nice play.
Cracks Requiem once. They're trying to make a follow-up.
Where did
They're like,
everyone get pushed to?
what's happening? Where's everybody? Hey,
I
Gronky's
mean,
like, wait, what?
What? Oh, Creo taking out Poach with a great fall. Creo's another player that you definitely have to be looking out for. Oh, I have no idea
Aiden.
how they just survived that. That's very impressive.
He
Ooh,
cracks Demo.
getting a nice shot on Demo.
Destroy. Look, he's going in for the pinch right now. There's literally action happening all over the place.
It's tilted.
What's
Late
happening?
game, tilted. Oh, so they found Requiem. So just above them is Seas, and I think they know that. Oh, they dropped down, taking shots. I'm sure he knows these guys are low too. They've both been trading shotgun shots.
Look
Aiden
how
getting up
quietly
Destroy.
he's doing this. He's just being sneaky about
So
it.
he was able to get some really nice shots on Demo, and I didn't actually see when they knocked Destroy, but
Aiden's in a really bad position right now. He's trying to keep himself alive.
making some really good decisions on build there. Going back in for the aggressive shots. Man, Aiden. He's just out in the open. Aiden, do you realize how many people are in that tower right now? No.
And look, it's Tifu. He's
Apparently
there.
not. Is it actually?
It's Tifu. He's
Of
there.
course
He was
it's
the one
Tifu.
cracking him right there. Yep.
Oh. All right, Punisher taking out Ninja. King Richard taking out Punisher, so he might be able to actually get that revive on Ninja.
So
All right, okay.
There's still people inside the storm right now.
Nick and Tifu are changing. Oh, DMO now has found Tifu. So Aiden, okay. So Aiden's still alive somehow after fighting
some way.
a lot of different teams. I don't know if Tifu knows that he's currently lurking in here, but I'm sure he'll hear him pretty soon.
C's looking at him.
Sidearms
He's dropped
going down to
so
Saf.
low.
The Ghost org is just so strong with players like Demo and Saf and
Demo.
Aiden as well. Ooh.
Camille's takes down
I don't know.
Tifu.
I don't know if he was expecting that either, because he knows that Aiden's close by too.
No way. Okay. I thought he was gonna go for a play here.
Oh.
Oh.
From the hill too.
Wait, who was it? Is it Zexro?
Zexro found Aiden. I mean, look at this zone. There's so many players in this area. They don't have very far to go for the next zone. 1 minute left till that storm starts to move again. So they got plenty of time just to weed each other out right now, and I think that's what they're doing.
Smart play from Camille there. Just keep building, keep DMO alive so we can get the heal off. And look at that. Basically, do work goes down, so it's just HD in a 1v2. They try to go for the follow-up. Can they secure the elimination?
Before the reload.
Demo
HD
goes down.
getting a good shot on Demo.
Oh!
Oh!
It's a trap!
Not like this. I think
Wow.
Camille's might have thought that was one of Demo's traps, because they did put up a couple in their little area. But I do not think that he saw, just in that chaos, it's pretty dark in there, the trap go up on that side wall, so. Oh, Gronky and Nick still alive.
They're very close. Look, HD's on the other side of this brick wall.
And there's a few traps in here, so these guys really have to be careful.
Nick trying to zero in.
All
Look
this
at
loot on the ground.
loot. Yeah, he's like, all right, well, no one's gonna claim it. I mean, I guess.
That is exactly the type of loot pile you want to run into. I'm very surprised that HD didn't decide to pick up any of those resources, their ammo, but maybe he didn't see them, maybe around an angle. behind a trap. Maybe he's worried about all the footsteps. Oh, so Nick just went down to
the trap.
the trap.
Yeah.
There's a lot of traps in there. It's really nice to have that teammate who's alive and ready to pick you back up again.
It's like they're basically next to each other. Nick takes one step and goes down to a trap, and Gronky's like, "Oh, it's okay. I'm here, buddy." Bizzle's still alive. Got like some Psalm, Zoof and Net J, Joseph as well.
Yeah, Bizzle is an incredible player. He's very, very strategic. He's a great fighter, great build fighter. So when he makes it to these late games, he's definitely one to look out for.
Looks like Zexro
So
and Alexia Ray, rather.
Yeah, making the aggressive push on these two.
They know that Nick was dropped pretty low. They know he's hurt, so they're just trying to close in. Look at that.
Yeah, I would hope they would have heard that.
Oh, that was HD.
Trap.
That wasn't even Alexia Ray.
All right, so they're getting a little bit of third party. I'm not sure where HD's positioned right now. I think he's this green one just right below the cliff, and he is. Alexia's still sitting up on the high ground, supporting Zexro. Gronky's heading in to maybe get the res off on Nick. I mean, the zone is still only ticking. Oh, it's ticking for 2 now, now that it's met the zone.
HD.
Oh, Gronky was actually lost in the storm. So while Zexro pushed that with the shotgun shot, the final tick of damage was done by the storm.
That's right.
So that's, I mean, as a player, that is so frustrating. Oh, Creo, what did I say?
Look at that, Creo and Clarify.
7 eliminations. Creo is a straight boss. When he's on, he's on. When he's off, he's off. But he's a really, really great player, and those guys only need 1 more for that extra point. Ninja and King Richard sitting with 6. 2 more for that extra point.
They're also already eliminated, unfortunately.
Oh, they are eliminated. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, still, 6 eliminations. That's 2 points, so still points on the board.
Yeah, and Sap and Nico are sitting with 4, too. So there's lots of people who are getting that point. Oh, this is a Creo replay.
There you go. Shotguns Pierre there. And over to them now. They're nearly at Loot Lake. There's still 41 players left.
So Creo and Clarify definitely know that they only need 1 more elimination for that extra point. So they're going to be playing super aggressive. I don't think that's changing from their playstyle earlier. Creo's definitely an aggressive player, makes very good strategic decisions. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play this one out. They know they only need 1 more, but they also probably want those extra 3 points from that victory royale. Right. Or maybe they're going for that 14 elimination.
Bomb. They're like, we're going to hit 15. Watch. I guess, though, they could try it now, and then they still have 4 games to try it, you know? Yeah,
it'd definitely be interesting to hear their comms right now and what their decision is to do, because there's a lot of different ways you can take this once you're getting close to that 3-point with the eliminations. So, clean shot on HD. I mean, HD did great. He was solo for a long time. These guys are getting shot on by Creo and Clarify. Oh, and I see Linane and Animal are having a fight out on the docks, too. They dropped pretty low from that.
Down to 39. Again, Creo needs 1 more elimination.
39. Like, that's still almost half the lobby.
I know.
That's wild. There's so many opportunities for eliminations. But keeping that in mind, the storm, once you get this late, Diggy just knocked himself out while knocking Valk out with him. Okay, so that's a 1v1 over there.
That was
probably pretty interesting and chaotic, but
new safe zone though. Check it out. It is in the water on Loot Lake.
That's something you don't love to see, but players have definitely learned how to use that to their advantage, whether they're getting underneath that flat in the water and protecting themselves. Fuzzy and Flame already choosing to make the push onto the lake. Creo got a knock on Sancho, so they're fighting a new squad right now. I'm sure they know that if they get that finish, that is their 8th elimination. Which, I mean, that extra point, every single point is so, so important on those leaderboards.
Back over to Creo.
So do we have very many people who are still alive with that 2x multiplier? Sweet.
Let's take a look.
Okay,
Looks
so
like
apparently no one. Everyone with the 2x multiplier has been eliminated. So all of these guys are playing for those 8 points for the 3 limbs, 6 or 7 points for the 2, and the 4 or 5 with the 1. And then for Victory Royale, you get 3 points. 2nd and 3rd gets 2, and 4th and 5th gets 1 point. So
that's right.
You always want a nice and there's the format on the side of the screen. It's so nice to be able to get a little bit of both.
Yeah, and Clarify picks up. Creo picks up a 7th elimination. Yep, they've got 8. And I think that's great though that you know, they've eliminated all the players with the 2x multiplier because they can kind of keep them in check. You know, you're just keeping them from getting out of control.
Nobody is going to get too much
Tina Race is like 1 HP.
Hang on, Tina. Oh, no, she does go down
Aspect.
to Aspect. I mean, that's what's hard. So what Aspect did there was they chose to get that spot on the water early. They post it up, and then they just have to spam.
Right.
They're just spamming anyone that wants to also come on the water with them. And that's a great strategy if you can survive that initial push. So it pays off for them.
I'm really
that extra
hoping,
elimination.
I'm hoping this new circle goes toward the little...
the center? I haven't seen that yet.
Really?
It end on the new
little spiral down.
crevice.
Yeah. So you, like, you hop down, it just like spits you back down. Pretty cool.
Sexro getting a knock on Fear, finishing him off.
There you go. They are
Creo
on
is
9.
there with 9. Yeah, I knew that Creo did have that knock that he was probably waiting
That's
to
10.
get finished. All right, 28 remaining. Creo is a total fragger. He is doing an amazing, amazing job. Like, look at that. What? What?
They have so many. So Clarify is
his
currently
team does go down.
and it looks like he's going to be finished off. That's right.
So that's 10. So he definitely knows from the last game that 14 was the highest. If he can get 5 more eliminations, which, I mean, 5 doesn't seem like a big number. But when you're in a lobby like this against this skillful players, a lot of the skillful players remain still. It's not a walk in the park, but if anyone can do it, Creo is definitely one.
Diggy goes down to Fuzzy, looks like. You see 72
Bizzle's
hours
still alive on that high ground. What's new? Oh, Linane choosing for the big grapple. Makes the cross. Sexro, 3. He needs 1 more. Oh, and Creo just got shotgun. So, I mean, 10 eliminations is great. They'll be really happy with the 3 points that they got. And Sam and Bizzle with 3.
Yeah, Bizzle just eliminated 72 hours, so Tom has been eliminated.
Hi, Tom.
Bye. Miss you, buddy. But look, they need 1 more. So if they can find 1 more, that'll put them on the board with 1 point, just like you talked about. There's still 21 players left alive.
And these guys have incredible positioning.
Yeah.
They're able, like, these guys are so in the center right now. There's a lot of sounds. You hear people above, you hear people below. All you're focused on is just staying alive, noticing that new circle, knowing that you have to move soon. It's 100% out of the old circle. And then you've got the rain of fire from above.
And it looks like they actually picked up another 2 eliminations, so they're currently at that, almost at the 2nd threshold. Linane goes down. They had 10 eliminations.
So yeah, Aspect and Linane picking up a lot of eliminations in that final zone. Like I said, it's chaotic, but if you're part of it and you come out on top, you're gonna have a lot.
Yeah.
So we got 2 more 2x multipliers coming in. That's amazing.
So it looks like Aspect and Linane
11
and Creo and
10.
Clarify going into the next game of ×2 multipliers.
That's amazing. So of the remaining players, the top fraggers are Sam and Bizzle. They've got a total of 5 now. So they're sitting in that nice 1-point range. If they get 1 more, they'll be up into the 2, and then if they get 8, they'll get that 3. But Bizzle's the type of player that's definitely going to be looking for the 8. At the same time, he really highly values that top 3 #1 finish. So yeah, we'll have to see what they choose to do. But I mean, 6 people remaining.
Yeah.
And they're all just nice and below them. They can just keep this high ground. Sam has lots of materials still. A great number of, doesn't look like the best number of ammo though, but there you go. So this Net is practically at the bottom of this build, but he can still get lasered down on from Bizzle if he finds the right opportunity.
He tries to top off with the mini, but he's immediately punished.
That's 6 for Bizzle and Sam. So that moves them right up into that 2-point elimination spot. Go Fortnite. Fortnite.
Now here's the thing. He does have the slurp juice. He needs to try and just.
So is that's not his teammate below? Okay.
No. Yeah, that was any. Zexro
All right,
is
so I'm
eliminated.
getting another limb, so that's 7 now. Okay.
They're 1 away.
So Bizzle and Sam, the way that Bizzle plays, he's not going to go for the record. He's just going to go for that 8 limbs and that victory royale. If he's getting points, he wants all the points.
All the points.
All the points.
Look, Valkyrie and Zayd are still down below. They're alive. So is Zoof. It's a 2v2v1.
That's an incredible performance by Zayt and Valkyrie, able to survive till that top 3 spot in 2 games now.
Uh-oh.
But again, here we go. This is the fun part.
They're fighting the mountain.
Oh, and they got him.
Kitty, we talked about
What
the
did I
mountain.
tell
It's
you?
too strong. Wait, so does that mean Zoof? It must be Zoof is the only one?
Like, right now, this is Bizzle and Som's game. And it is. Zoof just went down to storm damage. He slid down the mountain. And like I said, Bizzle is, well, Som got 5 kills, but Bizzle's an amazing
Wait, so
player.
they got 8. Kitty, they got 8.
What did I tell you?
So they got the 8 eliminations and the victory
So
out.
I got 6 points.
That... Casters!
So proud of you, Bizzle.